Hi, John.
Hey, Bill.
Let me get my camera. There we go. Here we are. Yeah. Amazing.
Amazing technology.
I remember the day when I had to run to the Xerox place on West 70th and Xerox my mailers for our gigs.
Right. Those were the days.
Send them out, yeah.
Right. So I got a few questions for you for our upcoming gig.
Yeah, I printed out your questions and stayed up all night giving them serious thought.
We call the concert, this concept, the New York Jazz Connection, because you and I have a connection, and Marvin and I have a connection, and you and Marvin have a connection.
Yeah, good title.
Yeah, tell me about your work with Marvin so far. I know you have the Inventions Trio, and you also have some other groups with him in a duo.
Well, yeah, it's multifaceted. Actually, Marvin played on an album that I did for Concord in the mid-'90s, and I played on, well, I guess 2 or 3 of his quartet records, and then we made 2 duo records, and the Inventions Trio has 3 albums out now. Did I ever send you one of those? If not, I'll bring with me.
Bring some with you, because I'm sure a lot of people want to hear it here.
Yeah, it's an interesting group with the cello, and she's a classically trained cellist, but also plays walking bass lines and swings.
Watch it.
And, you know, what's that?
I said watch it.
Marvin and I have probably done more duo work than anything else together over the years. And he's so eclectic, he can do really everything. You know, he's played in orchestras, he's played, well, he hasn't been a member of any orchestra, but he's done a lot of orchestra playing as a guest soloist, and of course in the studios. He was very active in the New York studios in the 60s and 70s. And in that regard, you know, played with as a section player. And in our Inventions Trio, he's called upon to do things from, you know, playing straight out bebop to playing very softly and blending with the cello as sort of a member of the string section.
Right.
So, and you know, his pitch is spot on and his time is great. He's just one of those guys that can do it all.
Right. Yeah, I used to play with Marvin in the American Jazz Orchestra. That was sort of the predecessor to the Lincoln Center Orchestra, or one of those bands.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you and...
Let's go back to 1985, I'm thinking. I came to New York in 84, and we played together, I think, for the first time with Bob Kendrick.
Right.
If memory serves.
Right. We played hundreds of gigs, I think, at the Knickerbocker and places like that, and in trios with Terry Clark.
Yes. And then you played on my album, An Ellington Affair, with Louis Nash, the day before you went to Germany. I remember that very well, because that's the day my Boomerang died, my dog, and remember spending the night at our apartment. And,
right.
Carl Jefferson offered to let us postpone the session, and I said, no, John's got a plane ticket. He's leaving in 24 hours, so
right.
We made a great album.
Yeah, that is a great album, An Ellington Affair.
Yeah, I think so.
And you've written a book now. I'm curious, you know, if you have any stories about the book, or how...
Yeah, the book, I was thinking about the book many years ago, because I've taken notes in my calendar books and concert programs, and just jotting down stories as I remembered them down through the years. Things would come back in the middle of the night, and I'd wake up screaming and remember this, that, or the other. So it's mainly anecdotal.
Let me give them the title. It's called Stories of the Road, the Studio's Sidemen and Singers, 55 Years in the Music Biz.
Yeah.
Which the title, I think, is imposing. 55 years is a long time to be playing music.
Yeah, as a professional musician, I might add, I started when I was 15 at the Gay 90s Pizza Parlor in California, playing a tack piano, an upright piano with thumbtacks in the keys. That was my first real gig. And I continued to this day, and I celebrated my 70th birthday with the publication of the book. And so I drew from the vast experiences I've had, both as a sideman to singers and to jazz artists, my own groups, my work in the studios, and then there's a chapter on sidemen, just all the funny stories that I've encountered down through the years, as I know you have.
Right.
So all of us musicians could write a book, and many of us have. And actually, I think it was probably a couple of years ago, both reading your wife's Robin's books and reading Gary Burton and Peter Erskine and Phil Woods, those books galvanized me into action. I said, this is the time to do it.
Great.
So,
So we'll have some fun on the 18th of March, and we're going to play 3 short stories for contrabass and piano, which you wrote for me. I know, I can't wait either. That's going to be a great experience, and I think the people will like it. I described the concert, I would say it's chamber jazz or a little bit of this and that for everyone.
Well, the concert's going to mirror our strengths. You, like Marvin Stamm, I think you're a bassist that can do it all. To me, the best part of your playing and the most important part of your playing that I remember, and in fact, the most important aspect of any bassist to me is the beat, your feel.
Right.
Of course, I want to hear in tune too, which you do. And I love a bassist that can play with the bow. Not all jazz players can or choose to. You do that beautifully. And in writing the piece for you, I wanted to capitalize both on your bebop solo abilities, your great beat, your walking time feel, and also your ability with the bow. And also to show off your mastery of playing harmonics in that second movement.
Right.
So I'm delighted that you want to do the piece again, and so we're going to do that, and a couple of my pieces, and a couple of Marvin's, and a couple of your originals, and some standards, I guess. Right. That's the format.
Great.
So it's going to be what, a 4 or 5 hour concert.
We'll keep it to 2.5 hours, but it's going to be good.
I bet the Bonn Opera House is a beautiful place to play. I can't wait.
It's lovely. Yeah, you're going to have a ball. Great piano, great acoustics.
Wonderful.
All right, Bill, I'm going to get off so we can get the video going, or we can edit the video, but I'll give you a shout soon, and then we can... Hi, Judith.
Oh, you see me? I don't know if you can see me. I was trying to scoop around. How are you, John?
Very good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just wonderful. I wish I could be there
Yeah.
to hear the music, but we chose not to do it this time.
She's going to be in West Palm Beach.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Isn't it awful?
Yeah.
It's 81 there today.
Are you cold there?
No, here it's pretty, almost spring-like. Not quite, but almost.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks for reminding me. I'll check the weather and dress accordingly.
Right.
Jumping off.
Okay. Hey, Bill, I'll talk to you soon. All right?
Okay, yeah, let's Skype in the next couple of days.
Okay, we'll do that, and then I won't have guys with cameras staring at me.
Okay, great.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.